Reindeer.
And very shiny nose.
Like a light bulb.
Welcome, one and all, to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast for our review of TLC. I am the master of sartorial resplendency himself, your king of extreme, the Muhammad Ali of podcasting himself, Phil KOE. Joined by my indomitable broadcast partner,
the four-time champion, non-coppa-friendly Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe, folks.
Woo! So, we started off the pre-show with Humberto Carrillo versus Andrade. We both had Humberto.
Yep.
Big shocker.
Humberto.
Yeah. Now, that match, there was a couple of botches in there. And, you know, just because we've been watching WWE programming for so long, it looks like the finish got a little botched.
Yeah, it did. And that hurt it a lot. And it was basically a filler match. It was the only one on the pre-show. It could have been a lot better. I'm not going to be gracious here. 1.75.
I'm going to give it 2 because there was some really fun parts of the match. But and
botches.
And it advanced the Zelina Vega Andrade eventual breakup of people who are technically never really a couple, but
sure.
Wrestling. So, all that being said, that was the pre-show. Short, sweet, to the point. Then had a couple of great promo packages. Really, brought the whole Miz Fiend thing Wyatt Rogers together. And then do my little dusty dance there, friend. The New Day and their t-shirt sales captured the SmackDown Tag Team Champions from Fuck the Revival. That's...
New Day was the champs.
No. And the Revival were this close, so close, Tony.
They were. I could tell about halfway through I knew my chances were not good.
The New Day were able to retain.
They did. Man, that was a great match.
It really was.
You know what, Internet? Fight me. Hands down, blew the Bucks and Lucha Bros ladder match out of the water. This was better because it was an actual match.
Internet sacrilege, sir. Don't you know the internet wrestling community just had one giant triggering?
I'm okay with it. Fight
you
me.
just melted all the internet wrestling community snowflakes with one sentence.
This was a match. That was an ice-capade. This match was fantastic.
This match was fantastic. Yes, you're correct. That ladder match we're referring to from AEW was Cirque du Soleil. It was way too choreographed. This
flowed.
Yes, it flowed like you would expect human combat to flow. And the Revival are so good. So good.
Yeah.
We all have expected patterns as to what's supposed to happen in a moment of wrestling. They know how to just tweak it just a little bit. Not like completely turn it on its head, bro, we're going to swerve them all. No, it's actually within the universe that is the confines of wrestling.
Indeed.
They are so good at that. And Tony told me this, and I had no idea how much I wanted to see it until he told me. Imagine Jim Cornette coming out with them making the Midnight Revival. Imagine this is a tennis racket here, folks. And I'm here. Here we go. Imagine I'm Jim Cornette, and I got my tennis racket, and there I am with the Revival here. Just imagine that. Just imagine, if you will. So, yes, I know. So, Tony,
in another lifetime,
you're saying that this is better than the Ladder de los Muertos match.
Yeah, by a long.
There were some good parts of that match. There was some
better.
really good parts of that match, but there was too much choreograph.
Yep.
Just too much. They were obviously helping each other.
Yep, and that did not happen in this match. So this match was better. How do you rate it?
This one's tough. So tough. I can't give it any more than 4.
I want to give it 4, but damn it, they needed a little bit more time. 3.75.
what, are you getting a little tired of having to say that about the New Day almost every 2 fucking months? Man, if only they would have given them a little more time, they would have given us a 5-star match of the year. I'm getting a little tired of having to say that.
No, the Revival will give you a 5-star match on NXT. Just let them have the time to do it.
The New Day are like, imagine like a beautiful falcon or a beautiful hawk or eagle that's had its wings just minorly clipped. It can still achieve flight, but it can't like soar the way God intended it. And that's the best I can describe the New Day. Like, they should be soaring, but the creative and the backstage is not too much, but just a little trimming of their wings. And that's what is so frustrating for me every time I see the New Days, because you know there is so much more there. And the New Day and the Revival in a ladder match, they should have at least given them 40 minutes.
Let me see the Revival and the New Day and the Usos in a TLC at WrestleMania.
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that.
That would be this generation's Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian.
Oh,
Tell me I'm wrong. But
it would be wonderful, but then they would throw in some horrible tag team of like Jinder Mahal and somebody in that. Exactly.
On to the next.
So, sorry to ruin that for you.
On to the next. Yeah.
And the winner of this match, Aleister Black, with a black mass out of nowhere. This was quite the match, folks. It was everything Tony had been hoping for.
Yes, I have been waiting for months, hoping that they would at least put this somewhere on a Raw, anywhere. I've been wanting to see this match. My cup runneth over. They put it on the main show of TLC, and it was everything I could have hoped for, and then some.
It was a match, sir.
It was fucking beautiful. The crispness, the timing, like right out of the gate, the timing was so on point. Take notes.
And they both used the early injury to enhance the match.
Yes.
Rather than, Sin Cara, oh no, my fingers have been askew. Stop the match. Just stop it. Like, so, yeah.
Right out of the gate, when Murphy was out of the ring and then slid back in the ring, and Black hit the ground and did his little cross-legged sit there, and they had that moment. That was beautiful. The psychology was so good. And the visual, even at the end, with Aleister bleeding and the darkness and the zoom in, it was perfect on every level. There was no discernible shot where you're like, okay, that timing was off. Oh, they may have flubbed that a little bit. No, everything was on point. Both guys brought their A+ game. This was so damn good.
What do you give it, champ?
4 stars. This was fucking great. And I want to see this match again and again and again and again. Give these guys a WrestleMania match towards the top of the show. They will steal the show. This was freaking great. I loved
am
it.
Really torn somewhere between a 3.8 and a 4.2. Do you understand? Like, do you get where I'm at? Like, it's anywhere in there. And because that's where I'm at, I'm just going to agree with you. A 4-star match.
These guys could clearly do a 5.5, 6-star match. If
bring it back there, Meltzer.
If you let them do it, they could do it.
We're not talking about Crown Peach or anything here, okay? But no, these guys could put on a 5-star classic if even given half the opportunity.
Yes.
So,
and they were given half the opportunity and a little more, and they gave a great 4-star match, which was amazing.
Yes. So I really can't complain with anything you said there. That last sequence, that was like the last 2 minutes was perfect. I mean, the last 2 minutes of that match was just
everything.
perfect.
Everything was so good. I loved it. I will be watching it again. I loved this.
Like halfway through the match, I looked at Tony and said, can't imagine why Triple H put the belt on him. I mean, so yeah, Aleister Black, I was just kind of commenting to Tony that it's really too bad, like before this match, that is. Before this match, I said, wow, the most worthwhile thing Aleister Black has done in the main roster is sit in a dark room and talk about how why doesn't anybody want to fight me? Darn, gee golly shucks.
He finally got his fight. He finally got his main card, big match, and it was beautiful.
Yes. So, other than Aleister Black, the other big winner is anybody that thinks a lot of tattoos is a heavy fashion statement.
Indeed.
That was the other big winner of this. So, all that being said, Aleister and Buddy, both of your stock went up tonight.
Indeed.
Buddy's stock is already pretty high with me. It's still it's tough. It's tough for it to get much higher because it's pretty damn high. But you both did well tonight, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
And the loser of this match, pro wrestling match rule continuity.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I was always under the impression that when a wrestler goes...
Hang on. Product placement.
Product placement. Product placement. Yeah.
KFC. KFC. KFC.
Yeah. I feel like we should have a bucket here.
Did
you know that they had to do 8 feet? Like, I was unaware that KFC was sponsoring that match. Did you know?
Well, we knew well before the match started that KFC was sponsoring that. Great job. Yeah.
And they had 4 indie folks, fans that were on this. Yeah, like that one big guy in the middle. I bet we're not going to be seeing him in NXT.
No, yeah.
No.
Oh no, he's already all elite. I'm sure. Like right now, AEW probably signed him.
No, I'm sure he's got a name with like Danger, Black, Storm, or Lightning somewhere in Ring of Honor as we speak. So
they'll add in a super fast to that when he makes his NXT debut.
Yes.
And AEW will probably call him like Squishy Pants. So anyway.
Yeah. So anyways, the War Viking Raider Machine Experience Ultimate Thrill Ride.
They retain.
Ish.
I tied things up.
He did. He called it. The OC came out of all the fucking tag teams on the entire God's green earth. Tony calls the one tag team that comes out, and now we are tied up, and this whole thing comes down
to a botched count out.
No, me getting that belt comes down to Rusev Lashley. And Tony did point out.
I like my chances now.
Lashley has screwed me over in the past. Go check out our video on Greatest Royal Rumble to see that travesty.
Oh, I don't think that's the only one. I think we could probably count.
There's a couple of them. But anyways, so this match was actually a decent match.
It was getting there.
Ivar, whatever his name, the big guy. I don't know what they're calling him this week. It's going to change in calendar year 2020.
Springboard, yeah.
Yes. That big boy, he showed us what he could do. Like when he did the springboard, like, whoa, big boy flying all over the place. So I was pretty impressed.
So then they dive out of the ring.
He's pretty agile. I mean, he's no Phil KOE, but he's pretty agile.
So then they're all out of the ring, and they dive out of the ring, which is supposed to restart the count. The ref continues to count 8, 9, 10. And it's a double DQ because that's the rules. Randy Orton could dick around for 5 minutes on the outside, not get counted out, but they don't restart the count when the legal guy goes outside. Whatever. Ruined what was going to be a pretty damn good match. Agreed. Just for a KFC sponsorship spot.
Hey, KFC paid good money for that power bomb through that table, and through that table they're going to get it. And yes, they cleared off the food at first, but Carl Anderson did get some taters on his tights. That's all we wanted. We wanted to see him getting power bomb through the potatoes, and he got some taters on the tights.
That saves it. 5 stars.
Yeah,
my God.
Oh my God. Okay, Meltzer. I was about to say, no, they didn't have some move that features your last name in it. So.
Well, then, yeah, 2 stars. 2 stars.
Okay, that's a little more like
2 stars. Kudos to the Viking Express experience.
They wrestled a good. You're right. They wrestled a 2-star match because of the finish and its botch. It's almost like a 1.5, but I'm gonna have to give it a 1.8. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, I've already broken my quarters rules and half rules, and so I've already broken all the scales. I'm just giving it my honest. It's a 1.8 star.
But you're also talking about these guys, right? Never mind the OC is the best tag team in the world. They have a trophy to prove it. These guys right here.
What are we calling them this week?
The Express, sure. Whatever.
Okay.
Raiders Express, whatever. But Not only are they the Raw Tag Champs, they've also been the Ring of Honor Champs, the IWGP Champs, NXT Champs. They've just added another title to their long list of achievements. One of the better tag teams in wrestling right now, and it's unfortunate that they're hindered with a shitty name, a weird gimmick, and obviously flopped booking.
If they just had the same gimmick that they had on the indie scene, they'd be much more popular. But and again, they came onto the scene, and for some stupid reason, they were the Viking Experience. It made no sense, and it was a pure Vince McMahon idea. The Viking Experience. He was the only person that was high on it, and because you have to understand, sometimes WWE is an audience of one. It happened, and it's unfortunate. They've been straddled with a bad gimmick. Then it got changed to the Viking Raiders, which is
better-ish.
Marginally better, but considering they used to be the War Machine, which is really a cool name, it's just been downhill in terms of names. It's like
he doesn't need to wear that shit.
No, but it's like Mick Foley said in his book, Have a Nice Day. He says, a good name isn't going to make you, but a bad name can certainly break you. And it was like when Stone Cold wanted a cold gimmick. One of them that he'll never forget that creative actually gave back to him was Chili McFreeze.
You're right, Phil. A bad name can break you. Just like a KFC chicken wing.
Oh, I mean, yes. But break so smooth because the meat is so tender and desirable.
So juicy and soft.
I mean, KFC, we are totally for sale. But who would need it when you just could have all the KFC you could possibly desire? Sell out.
I could go for a famous bowl right now.
Sell out with me tonight. I mean, I'm totally willing to do that. I mean, but hey, back.
On one condition: bring back rotisserie. Bring it back, KFC. Bring it back.
You know it's the right thing to do. But all that being said, folks, that was a raid that was done on my point lead. I'm not happy about it, but regardless of what the outcome of this match would have been, we basically figured out it's coming down to Rusev versus it's coming down to Lana, basically. Who's she going to do the low blow from behind to in the middle of this match?
All right, let's go watch it.
That would...
I hope it's next. Let's get it out of the way.
And the winner of this match, King Corbin. Now, from one king to another, I must say, you have to do what you have to do to keep your subjects in check. But you came into that match and fair and square, by the book, all on your own. You vanquished the vicious dog dragon of Roman Reigns and defended the kingdom of Corbin. So I send my official ambassadatory signal to your kingdom, King Corbin. Well done, sir.
Roman Reigns was successful in saving the one bell ringer, but he did succumb to the 12 evil ring crew bodyguard guys that looked the same as the guy he saved a minute ago.
That was confusing when the people Roman Reigns was saving from the dastardly villains looked the exact same as the giant group of dastardly villains that came to attack him. They're all wearing the exact same clothing. That became kind of hard to discern.
Roman came very close to beating 14 guys. He came so close.
I mean, it did make me kind of think, wow, even Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage had to be blushing just a little bit. Like, wow.
They had to be proud.
I mean, come on, brother. It was 2 guys against 10. That's 1 against 14. That's pretty good, brother. So, all right.
I don't even know what to say about this match.
I mean, Baron Corbin showed his incredible skills at, incredible technical wrestling to really just outsmart, just stay one step ahead of Roman Reigns at every step of the way.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, and at ringside, the Revival and Dolph Ziggler were there for moral support, and so
obviously Robert Roode was there in spirit because of his injury.
Winky face, or as Jim Ross would say, he has to battle his personal demons. We all know exactly what that means. But
wow.
All that being said, I mean, Baron Corbin, now the match I'm not going to rate, but Baron Corbin really, like, showed a 4-star effort in just being a ring general, if you will. Actually, a fairly appropriate, just really showing how to get it done in the ring. Like, you know, as a guy who has incorporated similar tactics in the past, I must say, masterfully done, sir.
I don't even think I can rate this. It was such a cluster. 2.5. This was a cluster. Yeah. 2.5. Perfect.
I mean, it is a 2.5. In terms of storytelling, it's actually a fun match to watch.
Okay, fine. But, yeah, match. It wasn't even a TLC. I don't know. It was just a disaster.
And yeah, I mean, from everything I've been seeing lately, like in Hell in a Cell, I mean, Roman Reigns pulled out a kendo stick.
I said,
he should have been.
When he pulled that kendo stick out, I said, well, don't go and get yourself disqualified. And then a slew of henchmen come running out.
Up, ready to take that cane whack to the gun. I'm thinking, wow, you guys are the most piss poor security I've ever seen in my life. Well,
they were ready to do the Naturo run.
Yeah, I mean, there's 10 of us, but there was one dude with a stick. What do you expect me to do? Not run with my arms up, ready to take a shot? Like, yeah, it was an interesting choice.
Wow.
But hey, Corbin with the 1, 2, 3. We both give it 2.5.
Let's just see that tables match now.
Oh boy.
Please.
The winner of this match, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot of times Bray Wyatt this year is given performances that just leave us speechless.
Yeah, from bell to bell, from entrance to fade out, edge of our seat, mouth agape, like
compelled, not sure what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
the whole time. Like,
no clue.
And so yeah, just let Bray do his thing. I never would have thought in 1,000 years, like the Fiend was over. But he's going to bring his Mr. Rogers gimmick into the ring, too.
Bray Wyatt is
got over.
Bray Wyatt's getting Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star over.
Yes, he got Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star over.
That's a true testament to a dedicated man.
Yeah, I mean, Bray, yeah, you are dedicated to your craft, sir.
Indeed.
Now, here's the hardest question, because this one, even Michael Cole said, this is one of the most unusual matches he's ever had. How do you rate this?
Jeez. Match-wise, 2.25, because it was mostly a squash. Miz beat the shit out of him, and then got hit with 2 moves and ate the pin like that.
Yeah, I mean, they are really pushing this new Bray character like he is just some sort of unstoppable monster.
The match itself took less time than the entrances plus the aftermath.
Yes. And we did, amongst all that, now I'm going to give this 2.5 stars.
Okay.
It's tough to rate. You got to, but we did get the return of Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, yes.
Yes, I mean, like, now I'm sure he's called by some other names, but the way that hair was, that was looking like the American Dragon Bryan Danielson.
Indeed.
So,
I hate that Miz had to be a stepping stone in this because the lead is so freaking good.
Miz just ate the shit on this this whole angle.
Miz threw his daughter into the fire to scare the shit out of her to get this angle over, and beautiful. And now we have an amazing rematch between The Fiend and Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble, we will assume. Really looking forward to that. I love this story. Everything The Fiend touches is gold. Everything Bray Wyatt touches is gold. The match itself was okay, but the story was 10 stars. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you are correct
God.
there. The story was incredible. It is kind of too bad that The Miz had to be the stepping stone for this. You're right. Because The Miz puts so much into
The
this
Fiend
angle.
changes everybody he wrestles. Miz did not wrestle The Fiend, so Miz does not have to change. Take note of that moving forward.
But yeah, very interesting, the visuals in this match. That Bray Wyatt, just his expression changes, and then when like he would put Miz down with his sister Abigail, he's just laying on the ground.
That's
and he's
beautiful.
like, oh, hello. And when he's getting into the ring with the champion, like I thought, okay, the Fiend is as over as anything can be. I just don't think this Bray Wyatt, Mr. Rogers thing is going to be as over.
And it was.
Yeah, in a totally different way.
He did it like 3 times. T's getting in. I'm like, come on, do it one more, do it one more. And then he did it one more, and the crowd loved it. And then Daniel Bryan comes out, and they gave him it was so over. Everything was so over. It was beautiful.
So.
Loved it.
Yeah, I mean, Bray, you beautiful bastard, you did it again.
Now, for the love of God, let's get this table match done so we can see who wins the title. Do I retain? Does Phil win the title? Unless they're giving that shitty match the main event, we assume it's next.
Oh, there we go.
And they botched it! And they botched it! No! I win now! No!
And the winner of this match, to quote Donald Trump, do we love Bobby?
No.
Bobby, do we love
No.
Bobby? Oh, he gave me, folks. I'm gonna quick little toast. Moi. I am the king of extreme. Oh yes, kiss it goodbye, sir. It's
I
gonna
will
be.
see you again so very soon.
Belt has come home. It looks really nice since you've done a couple of improvements to it. It's yes, that is the Oban Little Bay Scotch. Very good Scotch. Here, let me.
Thank you.
We reviewed it on the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. The review's actually coming shortly.
This Monday.
Yes. So, amazing match.
I feel so naked.
Existential match.
I feel so naked.
Oh, well, no. You things are as they should be. That's how you're feeling. Belt right here. Aw, Tony, I'm sorry, you went with the baby face. Oh, poor, sweet, innocent Tony. Is this your first WWE story arc? Yeah, no, the good guy rarely wins. He rarely gets ahead. Sorry, man, sorry. Oh, yep, single tear. So, we will be finishing up this decade the way it needs to be, with Phil KOE as your Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion. And more importantly, I will be the champion to lead you into a new decade, into the future. So, folks, all of you, the KOE Nation, the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast fan base, all of you, this match, I'm going to be a little biased. What do you give this one, Tony? I gotta know.
1 star.
1 star. Yeah, that's fair. 3 stars. Just because they came through in the end. Was gonna be 4 stars until that flubbed ending there, the botch.
So Bobby Lashley is like a 20-year veteran at this point and still doesn't understand the concept of setting a table up in the fucking corner. Lana's promo skills over the last couple weeks have been progressively worse, and today she had all the charisma of a plastic fuck doll. And it cost me my belt.
She pulled the table out at a really good time, and that was pretty cool. I did like her.
Yay, go. Good, Lana. Great job.
Thank you,
Great job, Lana.
Thank you.
Oh,
Lana,
wow.
I owe
so
you.
So proud. So proud of Lana for finally doing something right, because 99% of her shit's so fucking terrible.
Oh,
Lana.
Sorry, T. So, you are now talking to the 4-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion.
Welcome to the club.
It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good.
Feel pretty naked over here.
And get used to it, my friend. Get used to it. So,
this will make the road to WrestleMania that much sweeter.
All that being said, we will have to see where
we still have a main event.
We'll have to see where this particular angle goes from the coming days.
I just want this angle to end.
Sorry, man.
Don't touch me.
So, all that being said, folks, your king of extreme, your king of podcasting, the king of predictions. We are going to move on to this main event.
Humbug.
Yep, we're just, that's right.
You're beautiful.
Fuck you. All right. Take 5. The winner of this match, and still women's tag team champions.
Yes, you are.
Well, from one champion to some other champions, the Kabuki Warriors. Something you wouldn't know anything about, T. I gotta say, the Kabuki Warriors put on a. Get more of this gorgeous mug in that shot. Yep. Some more liquor, Randy. Take it easy there, lady.
You take it easy.
Hang on. A toast. That's great. To my new championship reign. So it'll make the scotch taste all the sweeter. Now.
It can't, because my scotch can't breathe from all the bullshit in the air.
So, all that being said, the match, Tony. What do you give this match?
This match, main evented. You had 3 major main events from the women this year: WrestleMania, Survivor Series, and TLC, and I feel like I'm forgetting one, but this was a hell of a main event. And do you know what the perfect send-off as we faded to black was? Roman Reigns scared Baron Corbin into 30 people.
And in the middle of...
Way to really
at the end of
give that thumbs up the ass to the women's evolution.
I was sitting here thinking, so wait, are you telling me that Roman Reigns has been beating Baron Corbin's ass for the better part of 2 hours?
Fuck you, Corbin. I'm just going to beat you for 3 hours straight.
They're not bloody, nothing. So that was weird, but back to the actual match. It was a really good match. The ladies took some incredible liberties. The bull rope was,
it was beautiful.
Great innovation, and when they pulled it down,
pulled the ladder down with the rope. That was amazing. Thank you for that. It started great. It hit great strides right in the middle. There was a little spot there about 3/4 the way in the match. They had to
set all their shit up because they're having a shop class project.
And that was right in the middle where Carrie was like, no, something went wrong. They didn't break through the table. And then Charlotte's calling audible, powerbomb me through this table. And she's like, no, too close. Okay, now. And then she powerbombed her. But then they brought it all back at the end. Really good match. Love the fact that 3 of the 4 women were involved in last year's TLC match.
So they got good experience.
It all comes full circle. It was really cool. Really good match. I'm kind of having a tough time grading this one.
I'm going to give it 4 1/4.
Man, wow.
Yeah, it was that good of a match. I'm giving
wow. I was trying not to go balls to the wall with this one.
It was a good match. It was one of the best women's matches I've seen all year.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm gonna like.
Damn it! All right, 4.
4 stars. 4 1/4. 4.25 from your King of Extreme.
4 1/4. Wow.
Your King of Predictions. Hey, I'm the King of Predictions, so obviously I'm right. I'm the champion after all. So, all that being said, folks, just because this is the last wrestling event of the year, don't think that that's all the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast has to offer. We got a lot more coming to you. We got more reviews. We got a lot more crazy content. We're going to be reviewing any wrestling event that comes up between now and the beginning. It's coming to us, Tony. The road to WrestleMania that starts in Houston.
Indeed.
Royal Rumble. And
Probably where I win back the title.
And
become a 5-time champ.
Also check in for Wrestle Kingdom. Check in for all kinds of stuff. There's going to be some AEW
Way to
pay-per-views.
sneak that in. Now we're committed.
I want to get as many defenses as I can in as
You just want to lose that belt as quickly as possible.
No, it's staying here. I'm proving to the KOE Nation that I can have a good, long, successful Anderson Silva-like championship run.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Your last title reign lasted 6 days.
You know, Ric Flair had a couple of title reigns. It didn't last all that long. But legendary and historic, they still were.
So did she.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, you know, a multiple-time champion, the Raw Women's Champion, the Tag Champions. I mean, all right, ladies, from champion to champions, I have to say, well done this evening. You know,
Take it over here, folks.
So
here, in a nutshell, TLC 2019 definitely could have been an absolute stinker, but this match, Buddy Murphy and Aleister Black, New Day Revival, specifically for me, those 3 matches, and of course the storytelling of Bray Wyatt, this was definitely 1,000 times better than most of the smarks online expected this to be. I loved it. There were some not amazing
so did I.
barn burners of matches, but damn it, they did have some great matches.
Like Bobby Lashley putting Rusev through a table. That was a barn burner, folks. Ooh. Doing the dusty wiggle, baby. Ooh. Feels good, T. Feels good. This is a good, right, and proper Christmas season. Season for giving, season for joy, season for love, and a season of Phil KOE bringing home the RWP Championship for the KOE Nation and all the little KOE maniacs out there. There's so many. Their little Christmas stockings are going to get stuffed with little plushes of Phil KOE. They're just ready for it.
Take us home.
All that being said, folks, I am your King of Extreme, Phil KOE, the Tom Brady of wrestling podcasting, the Muhammad Ali of podcasting in general, the undisputed, universal, multiversal, world's heavyweight revolutionary wrestling podcast champion.
Whoops, world.
Oh, and that one too. Any of them. That's part of the multiverse. I am signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, folks. It's the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, keep up with us, T.
I am your humbled former 4-time champion, soon to be 5-time champion, the non-Kappa friendly, the always controversial Tony fucking G. One more thing to go before the year ends, and that will be our year in review for 2019. We will see you there.